When passion for cooking becomes an art form. Subscribe to Cooking and Travel by Dr. Papuri Borua.
Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. Now when you have a kid at home who wants to have a variety in his dishes and always is in love with burger, I thought of making something else. We've had vegetable burgers, we have had chicken burgers, and now let's have something which every kid loves. It's an egg burger, and let us make an egg burger today. Of course, if you look at it, I have a variety of ingredients here, but if you look into it, I'm trying to make it healthy for them. I'm trying to give them what they want, but the way I want it. So let's get going. I'll introduce you to the ingredients. Of course, when you're talking about a burger, you need 2 burger buns here, right? And I am also taking 2 slices of cheese there just to make it more interesting and tasty. Here I have chopped 1 big onion into small pieces, just some cabbage shredded very thin, the green peas there, and 1 carrot. So all of them according to your taste, how much you want, what you want. You can also introduce, say for instance, bell peppers and capsicums and anything. Say we talk about, say, mushrooms, and of course we always need to, however, have some potatoes. So here I have around 2 big potatoes which I have diced, and I have given 2 whistles in the pressure cooker with some salt and water, but they are not mushy as you can see, but they are completely boiled there. Now you strain off all the water from there. Apart from that, I will of course need some pepper, this is coriander leaf, and this is like 1 inch of ginger very thinly chopped down, and around 10 or 12 pods of garlic that also very thinly chopped down. I will also need, say, around 3 big tablespoons of, this is what you call breadcrumb. I have just mashed, or in fact put into the mixie 2 slices of bread, and this is the fresh breadcrumb that I have. And to make it more nutritious, I have used here a powder which I made with some soya granules, or you can say Nutrela. I just put it in the mixie and I've made a nice powder. Wherever I can put, I put the powder there, just like I normally put the almond powder. So it makes it more healthy, and they are not very conscious they're having something which they do not like. Some kids do not like it, right? I will also need 2 eggs there. Now I'll show you how I go about, and the entire cooking at all, whatever it is, will be done mostly in butter and some oil there. Okay, so now let's start cooking, and first thing that I need to do is that something that I love. I have 2 eggs here. I will just make slices of the 1 of the eggs there. Just put it in between, and it's almost like a therapeutic thing. Give it a nice slice, and you have those wonderful pieces that make you feel very good, right? So this is 1 egg. The other egg I'll mash in, so that's not necessary. So this is done and kept. Now I'm going to use the masher. You can mash it with your fingers, and of course anything in your hand, and the hand is the best of course, but I want it completely mashed properly, so that we have very smooth mixture there. That's why I'm mashing it here like this, right? So all of the mixture will go in, I'm talking about the potatoes will be mashed. This feeling is great. I love the feeling of when you have these things coming out. It's almost therapeutic, as I said, right? So this is done. We have nice very smoothly done potatoes there. So that's done. So we can remove this and keep. Now I've already put a pan on fire there, and now let's do some cooking. So my pan is heated up. Just a small teaspoon of any oil, just that the butter doesn't break up that way, and burn up, and just a small teaspoon of butter. And while the butter melts there, all I need to do is put the hardest thing first, that is the green peas there, and automatically after that we're putting in the onion. Now when that's cooking, we'll also put in the ginger garlic paste. So choose for the crunch. This time I've chosen the chopped garlic and ginger there. So you're putting that in. If you love tomatoes, you can put in tomatoes. But for now I'm not using the tomatoes. So on high heat I'm just stirring it, and then after some time I'm going to put in the second hardest thing, that is the carrot there. So it's a very good thing to use the hardest thing first and then slowly go in for those things or those ingredients which are not very hard, like the cabbage there. I will throw in some pepper here, just the amount that I need there, and some salt. Just a sprinkle of salt there, not much. Okay, and then now is the time when I put in the cabbage. I do not actually want them to completely, completely cook up. We all love the crunch there, and I think this will be more nutritious if we really do not cook it very much. So we'll just keep on slow flame for 2 or 3 minutes while I work with the other things. So now I'm going to use my hands, because the hands are better always, I guess. And into the potatoes, I'm going to put in the breadcrumb, the soya powder there, and now, of course, the coriander leaves there. Okay, and some salt later, but not now. And even the egg, we'll mash in the egg there. And now, by now, the vegetables are also done. So I'll just bring in the vegetables there. I'll just drop in some salt there, not much. We can check in later. But before I put in the vegetables, let me give it a nice mash and then put it in the refrigerator for some time. Sometimes I've seen that when I make burgers, what happens is that it becomes still soggy there and doesn't get the proper form. So today I've decided just to cover it up and put it in the refrigerator for 10 to 15 minutes. So that way what will happen is that the dough will be a little firm, I guess. So that way we'll. So while that's in the refrigerator, we can work with our buns. We just cut the buns in two, slice it in between this way, and then we are getting it ready. So all we can do is that heat up a pan and then just heat up the burgers in between, right? So here we just put a little bit of butter, not much. You can decide on the butter, but normally little butter, at least covering the entire thing, will make it more tasty. So I'll just cover on one side so that to make it healthier in a way. On the other side, anyway, we'll give the pieces of cheese there, slices. So that's done. I'll just heat up these sides on the pan. So you can choose any pan. I have chosen a grill pan there. So we are heating up 2 different sides, no problem. So we just get the beautiful lines there while they're heating up. It's almost 20 minutes now, and I'm ready with the dough that's inside. I'm going to take it out from the refrigerator. Okay, so we have a firmer, dough there. So we'll put in the real veggies there and give it a nice mix now. Going to give it a mix. It's tough. I think I'll have to use my hands anyway because it's hot. I thought let me use this, the spoon. Alright, so that's done. It's hot and it's cold and a beautiful blend, I guess, right? So the burger patty will be firmer today. I'm avoiding the use of mozzarella. I'm just using a cheese slice this time, right? So now this is ready. At this time you need to check for the salt there. It's perfect. I don't need any salt. If you want, you can increase the heat there with some chilies. I'm avoiding. I'm using pepper. That's done. I'm ready to roll out. That's ready and I'm ready to roll out. In between, let's go and check out with what's happening with the buns there. So my buns have the beautiful golden the lines there, which I love. So just sprinkle some flour here, or we can choose corn flour. Just a little corn flour there. Okay, now let me take some amount of the patty. I just want to roll out. Okay, you have this beautiful smell of burning, the butter in my kitchen. You can take a cookie cutter, right? If you do not have, you can make a roll yourself, no problem there. Okay, so that's done, I guess. The external there out. That's done. So this way we'll make the second patty also. Now the next thing we need to do is that these, alright, the cornflakes there will go on to form the outer cover. Alright, so let me wash my hands. So I've taken an egg, giving it a nice little whisk there. Okay, right, now I'll take this, just raise it up, take it in my hand, place a slice of onion there and a slice of egg there, and again take up the next there, lift up. It's a double burger, I guess. Right, anything that comes to your head when you want to make it very good for your kid, and something they'll have a surprise inside. Okay, so we just first of all soak it very gently and then turn it over. My pan is heating up. Again I coat it with the crunch there. Nice crunch there. Yes, everything is already cooked. I just want the crunch. So it's a huge burger patty that you have. An egg burger patty with the egg inside. Surprise. So pan is heated up. I just put it up on the pan. I have some butter there. I'm not using anymore. I just got the crunch there. We'll put in butter later. So just reduce the heat and let me get the other patty. The second burger patty has also gone in, and I'm just putting some butter on the sides there. Try to slowly turn it over. It's around 2 minutes that I kept them like that. Alright, one of them is down. Alright, can you see the beautiful color there? And the crisp. Can you hear the crisp there? So that's it. So we are not worrying about cooking it. So I'm not worrying about really coating the entire thing. Done, so I'll just increase the heat a bit. Right, full flame there. And I want that golden brown there on the top. So this way, this will also cook up. Let me gather the butter there, and it's ready. Alright, the next thing that I need to do now is, just a minute, yes. Okay, the next thing I need to do now is just take the slices and then get my burger bun ready. So that's this. Let me take out the slice, and on the side that's not coated, I'll put up that. Right, and even this is also done. The one burger is already done actually. Patty, I mean. The egg patty is done. So let me just put in there. Okay, done. So this one goes in now. Slowly into the, yes. And then, of course, this was right. Okay. So like this. You can use tomatoes. I'm avoiding it totally. I do not have lettuce. And this is there. Still trying to heat up. Okay. You have this beautiful smell. Cornflakes plus butter plus egg. You can imagine how I'm feeling now. But I have to wait to give it to my son before I really can eat it. Right? Okay, so that's done. We'll wait for some time for this. By that time, they will have this will have this beautiful lines there, the golden lines on top. Yes, I think you can just stir it over if you want, or if you like it like this is fine. So those are my burger buns ready. Egg burger buns, done as my son would love it, and done as I wanted him to have it. And I hope you like this recipe. Do give a like and a thumbs up. Do try it out, it's yummy. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching.